So they are in with a chance. In terms of should they come away with a win here, then things could be rather dicey coming into the finish on Friday evening here at the Victoria Park. There goes the force and throw-in to be taken by St. Lucia. So they're coming to the commentary end. Very bright sunshine here at the Victoria Park. So is Barbados, that's St. Lucia, sorry, in the middle, keeping the ball in their possession and being challenged here by Murray Hart. It's not easy to miss Murray Hart, one of the bigger players on the Barbados team. They lose possession just about the halfway mark, and that's the just to let you know that today's captain is Holligan for the Barbados team. That's the number 10. Hidden Holligan, and here's Hart trying this one goal. Mario Hart converted before the first minute of play, 54th second. Mario Hart robbing that one over, put it into the back of the net, and Barbados there into the lead. Barbados taking an early strike here against St. Lucia. St. Lucia only have themselves to blame for being that too relaxed in their defense, and Hart took advantage of the situation. It was not a strike that really had venom on it, but he just lifted the ball over, and the keeper was out of position, and Barbados into the lead. 51st second of play. That's Mario Hart putting Barbados into the lead. 1-0 is the score, and I don't know, I did say that it's going to be a very competitive evening of action, and should the results go certain ways, it's going to be a dicey situation coming into the final day's action, which will be Friday here at the Victoria Park. We are in for an interesting Windward Islands football competition. It already seems as if the defending champions are in a spot of bother holding on to the title. They would really have to create an upset against Vincent Heat on Friday evening. But Barbados, they're leading by 1-0. This is the earliest we've seen a team scoring so far in the competition, and all courtesy Mario Hart of Barbados. He putting his Bajan team into the lead. Here they are, Barbados winning it. That's the number 17 Smith on the right side, but eventually the ball will be played into the St. Lucia defense. The defender there is chesting it back to his keeper. In goal is Vino Bartlett, the man been keeping goal for St. Lucia. So far, this should be St. Lucia's final fixture. Just double check on that for you. St. Lucia, yes, they haven't played 3 matches thus far, and this is their final fixture. So they are at the bottom in position 5 with 1 point. Having played 3 matches, no victories. They have 1 draw, 2 losses, 2 goals for, 4 against. They have a -2 goal difference, 1 point. Here comes St. Lucia in the area. Crosses low, but they're gonna get themselves a corner. That's the St. Lucia team. So are they going to respond very quickly to the Barbados goal? Let's see what happens here. So we have, it looks like the number 2 who is in the captain's armband. It looks like to me that will be the number 2 to take that corner there. We had that in a short while. I can't believe I would have missed that number 2 on my card, but he's going to take it. Left foot swinging in high into the area, and keeper fisted it out for Barbados. That's in the goal position this evening is Kishma Primus pushing it out, and to test him in the goal area, you got to be a brave person because he's a big guy. He's solid, and here's the return ball into the area, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick to the Barbados team. Yes, St. Lucia's number 2, Kirk Frederick, he's the captain. Yes, number 2, Kirk Frederick is the captain, wearing the captain's armband there.
So we bring you commentary from the coverage from the Victoria Park for the day 4 of the Windward Islands Senior Men's Football Competition being held here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Today's first game is between St. Lucia and Barbados. In the second game, we should have St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming up against Dominica. Already, Barbados has scored a goal. Barbados scored in the first minute of the game. Barbados scored in the first minute of the game through number 8, Mario Hart. And Barbados currently leads this encounter 1-0. 5 minutes gone so far in the encounter. Just to give you the starting lineups of both teams. For St. Lucia, it's Vino Bartlett in goal. Number 16. Number 9, Aaron Richard. Number 18, Al Charles. Number 15, Otev Lawrence. Number 6, Melvin Doxley. Number 8, Radal Stanislaus. Number 19, Alvinus Myers. Number 4, Pernell Williams. Number 2, Kurt Frederick, the captain. Number 20, Lester Joseph. And number 13, Rel Marat. And for Barbados, we have number 17, Rashad Smith. Number 3, Shane Codgington. Number 15, Raheem Sargent. Number 7, Akil Applewaite. Number 6, Jomo Harris. Number 2, Richardo Morris. Number 10, Haddon Holligan, who is the captain for today's game. Number 8, Mario Williams. Number 18, Krishma Primus, who is the goalkeeper. Number 9, Mario Hart. And number 10, Shaquille Stewart. The officials for today's game, the referees, Moet Games from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Moet Games is the referee. Then Roy Barker is the assistant referee number 1. Kenran Daniel is the assistant referee number 2. The fourth official is Chavez Desiol from Dominica. The referees assessor, Beverly Grant from Barbados. And the match commissioner, Yolan London from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's 1-0 in favor of Barbados. Barbados playing in yellow and white, and St. Lucia playing in the blue or blue with yellow sleeves. The score is 1-0 in favor of Barbados. Goal for Barbados by Mario Hart in the first minute of play. Very quick goal indeed. So it's with Barbados over in the distance there, trying to mount an attack. Ball played into touch. It's a throw-in to St. Lucia. So it's St. Lucia on the attack, trying to make a run inside the Barbados penalty area, but the Barbadian defense equal to the task, and he kicks it into touch for a throw-in to St. Lucia. Long throw inside, a referee's whistle is gone. It's an infringement against St. Lucia. Free kick to Barbados. So it's with Barbados over in the distance, way over in on the left flank, trying to mount an attack, but the ball is cut out by the player there for St. Lucia, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to be taken by the number 7 man. That's Akil Applewaite. Applewaite throws it long down, trying to get his man, but the St. Lucian coming away with it now. St. Lucia in the middle with it there. That's St. Lucia trying to clear defense there, but the ball is with The ball is in a tussle there. Rebounded it into touch, thrown to Barbados. Quickly taken. And he's St. Lucia winning it now, winning possession. St. Lucia trying to come forward, plays it wide, trying to find his man, but he's fouled. And it's a free kick to St. Lucia, sorry. A free kick to St. Lucia. Just to the left of the penalty area, St. Lucia's right. They would be looking for some movement there. We see number 2 player for St. Lucia, the captain, Kurt Frederick. He's lining up behind this one. He'll be looking to kick. Looks like he's going to be kicking it left-footed and in-swinging. We see the Barbadians coming back in defense. They have a 3-man wall just inside the penalty area. And they have quite a number of other players inside defending in numbers. St. Lucia comes in, kicks it over the top, shot and goal, and easily taken. They're easily taken there by goalkeeper for Barbados. That's Kissel Broom. Kissel Broom is in goal for Barbados today. And the ball is eventually cleared into touch. No, sorry, the Barbados goalkeeper is number 18, Kishma Primus. So the Barbados goalkeeper today is Kishma Primus. And it's a ball coming across and nodded away by the St. Lucian defense. A shot coming in, but high and hard and wayward into touch for a goal kick to St. Lucia. Goalkeeper plays it wide there with St. Lucia, plays it long forward, trying to get some movement, but the ball is into touch. And it's a throw in. Vino Barslet, St. Lucia is with the ball now, holding possession, looking for some movement, trying to play it around, trying to get some momentum going. They already find themselves behind the 8 ball, conceding a goal in the first minute of play. Goal scored by Mary Hart for Barbados. It's Barbados now looking for some movement over in the distance. It's Applewaite, plays it back, finds his wing, his defender there. It's midfielder, and they're holding possession, looking to knock it around. That's Williams, Mario Williams, played it wide over. Find his number 2 man, that's Richard Morris, played wide over on the left, now collected by the number 17 man over there. And the ball goes into touch for a throw in to Barbados. Pressure, okay. Ball played over the top, coming in now. It's bouncing in the penalty area, but the St. Lucian defender is equal to the task. Shepherds it into touch for a goal kick to St. Lucia. Goalkeeper Vino Barslet plays it wide to his left, finds his defender over there. He plays it back at Barslet, back to his defender, and looking for some movement, plays it inside, trying to get his captain going, but he is not able to control, and a wayward errant shot coming in from the Barbados player there into touch for a goal kick to St. Lucia. St. Lucia with it now. Captain for St. Lucia, Kurt Frederick. Trying to get around his man. Given away there by the St. Lucian to the Barbados defender. He clears it downfield. Ball is running along the line. The ball is not into touch yet. It's still running along the line. And It's there still. Eventually, the St. Lucian defender going all the way back and never left the field to play that ball. St. Lucia with it, coming away now. Over on the left there, trying to make a move inside, plays it inside and trying to get a shot off. No, he's allows it to bounce, but not able to control. Barbados defense nodding it away. Comes back to that man there and he kicks, trying to get a volley. Trying to get his man off with a volley there, but it's with St. Lucia still. The Barbadian defense not giving them a chance, but they eventually, the ball goes in the touch. They have won a corner. St. Lucia with a corner now. Trying to gain the ascendancy here, is the St. Lucian team, because they find themselves already 1 goal down. And it's a corner to St. Lucia, left-footed in swinger coming right inside, but the goalkeeper coming off his line there for Barbados and punching it away there. But the St. Lucians retained and gave it right back to Barbados, and it's the number 4 man for St. Lucia. That's Pernell Williams. Pernell Williams, a very prominent name in the tournament so far. Would have been very vocal, would have been very animated, would have received a yellow card here or there. And it's with St. Lucia now. Vina Bartlett plays it wide, finds his defender there, knocks it inside. St. Lucia trying to come out of there, but giving away to Barbados now. Oh, not able to control properly. Right back to St. Lucia. In the middle is the number 6 man, that's Melvin Doxley. Doxley plays a long ball forward, but goalkeeper Krishma Primus coming off his line, and a player is down. The goalkeeper, solid goalkeeper. That St. Lucian player did himself no good whatsoever by running into, colliding with Krishma Primus. Primus is big. Primus is a stocky goalkeeper. Look very strong, and they often tell you when the ball is in the goalkeeper's vicinity, you don't run into goalkeepers like that. And he just simply thought for some reason or other that he can win that ball from the goalkeeper, ran into the goalkeeper, and there's the result of that. He's on the ground. He suffers the consequence of that foolhardy play there by himself. Good evening to you, Gunny. Good evening to you, and welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Andrew. Caught in the traffic coming by, it's not easy.
Yes, I got a similar. I had a similar situation also. But what you're seeing there is a result of a little bit of a foolhardy action by the striker running to the goalkeeper.
I actually felt the blow from the big goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's big and strong.
Running to the goalkeeper. You don't run like that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So he's been stretched off. Let's hope for his sake and for St. Lucia's sake that's nothing too serious.
Yeah, it's quite
true. That he would soon be up and he would be about. And
it was a good lash he got anyway.
Yeah, he did.
So I understand there was some development to Barbados was given a game as Grenada played an ineligible player, and they have been given 3 points and 3 goals.
Well, I didn't.
Yes,
I didn't
that is the information.
Okay. So Grenada played an ineligible player.
Right. And Barbados appealed the decision.
And won the
appeal, and they were given 3 points and 3 goals.
Wow. So then that would
that'll change the whole table upside down.
Standings now.
Yeah.
So we get that information for you as for the viewers as we go along. I think we get those stats and have them posted. It's Barbados with the ball now.
So it's St. Vincent and Grenadines 6 points. Barbados will have 4. Yes. Grenada basically had lost the title.
Yeah.
As a result of that ruling,
they have lost the title.
Irrespective of what other people in the media seem to think they're on the verge of losing it. It's common sense, they have lost it.
And also, just to let you know that Barbados scored in the first minute of play.
Yeah, on
1-0.
Yeah, within the first minute.
The first minute of play, Mario Hart, actually 55 or 56 seconds into the game.
Okay.
They scored a goal.
So Barbados in which color? The yellow?
Barbados in the yellow.
Oh, they're in the yellow.
Playing yellow with a white trim.
But normally should be the other way around.
Yes, somebody was asking the question a while ago, which one of the teams is St. Lucia, which is Barbados, because Barbados generally tend to play dominantly blue with the yellow. St. Lucia now is playing blue with the yellow and Barbados in the yellow with the white. So
Another player down. That's the Barbadian player.
Yes, that's
Be
Barbadian
careful
player.
with the
That's
colours.
number 6. That's the number 6
So
one.
SVG
Jomo
will be on
Harris.
6 points.
Jomo Harris is down.
Barbados, I think they will be on 4. Who's next? St. Lucia. No, they're probably at the bottom of the tables. And
But Gunny in a
Grenada would only have 1 point.
But with all due respect, the Grenadian coaching staff and management should be taken to task by their federation for something of that nature.
Of course.
How would you come to a tournament of this nature and play an ineligible player?
Of course.
The Grenadian Federation should really take this coaching staff and management to task. That is unexcusable.
It's unheard of.
It's unheard of. A game of this nature, a competition of this nature, you're going to. But then
it is like, a player being suspended for the next game, red carded, and he comes to play a game, cannot play because he's suspended for the next game, and then the management staff decide to play him.
Yeah,
that's basically
that is cheating.
It's called downright cheating.
But that is
so
something.
They have paid the price.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the title gone. That's for sure. They only have 1 point.
Yeah.
So Barbados on the attack. They're still in the defensive third, but seem to be a fairly slow-paced game as they are still in their half, giving it away to St. Lucia, and the field looking a bit greener this afternoon. This one, a lovely ball gone through. They should be in the back of the net. No, it was well shielded by the Barbadian defense.
St. Lucia defense.
St. Lucia defense. Yes, the question of the colours.
Yeah.
Gotta get accustomed.
No, sorry, Barbados defense. You had a great time. Even me, like I'm getting caught by the colours. I'm so accustomed to seeing Barbados in that blue and
so it's Barbados in the yellow.
Yes, yes. So we have to get accustomed to that yellow and white.
Well, we all get mixed up at times. You don't bother with that.
Yes, that's Barbadian defense there. That's right. So it's with the Barbadian team trying to mount an attack there. Just
out of touch on the far side. Still 1-0 after 22 minutes.
This is the last game for Barbados? Is Barbados the last game?
Yeah, yes, I think so. Because you have... no, it's not Barbados' last game. Grenada's resting. St. Lucia's last game. Barbados has to play Grenada on Friday.
No, we're playing Grenada on Friday.
Well, St. Vincent playing Grenada and Barbados will be playing Dominica. Yeah, Barbados will play Dominica. That's Friday, 5 p.m., 7 p.m.
So we could jolly well have
on Friday night.
Decided on Friday night.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Given how things go, given how things go in these games today.
That's right.
If St. Vincent want to win today, they would obviously swap the tournament.
It depends on how to Barbados.
Right.
They could very well switch up if they win tonight. A win and that's it.
Because Barbados would have drawn a game. St. Vincent won to Barbados draw.
Right.
Well, actually, Barbados lost. They lost to St. Vincent.
Barbados lost to St. Vincent 2-1.
They draw. They lost one. They drew one.
They lost one.
They drew one. And they won. Well,
they won the one against Grenada.
Against Grenada. But that
if you want to say by default,
one. That was the John
one.
That
one.
doesn't come like a win now.
So that's 3-6.
Yeah.
And they have a game here this afternoon. So 3-3. No, 3-3 if they win 6.
We work that out and get it for you.
We get it for you.
We work that out and get it for the viewers.
So it's a free kick to Barbados. And we see referee Moet Games actually using the horizontal arms. And you have an aerial view of the tourist liner actually leaving Kingston Harbour. Beautiful view indeed. Absolutely, that aerial shot. Really, really beautiful.
I'd like to get a copy of that.
As it's a goal kick to Barbados. They're kicking from the pavilion end into the back street end. And you tend to say north to south. I look at it the other way, but no, we know it's really east to west, but that's how it is. As we know in the good old days, the double-decker stand and the Gibson Hardway stand end, Stony Ground end, if you want to call it that. Now Barbados in their own half. St. Lucia's taking it away. Comes in looking for someone, back flick, only to a Barbadian player, and is running away. Barbados challenging for that ball down the left flank, and it is a throw in to Barbados. Ball comes in. There's a bit of a muddle. St. Lucia trying their best to clear, trying to make a meal of it. People don't play around in the defense like that. Anyway, on their left flank, holding it up, waiting for some support. Goes by one. It's a nice ball out to the left flank, trying to go past the Barbadian defender, out of touch, and it's a go. It's St. Lucia throw in into the Barbadian half, it back into their defense, back up, a 1-2, long diagonal ball in straight to the goalkeeper, very comfortably taken, and another one to Barbies, looking for a long one, defended by the Barbadian, is dispossessed by the St. Lucia defense, back to the Barbadian, out, so it comes in, Barbados in, defended by the St. Lucian, out of their defense, a bit of a muddle, and it's a kick. There's some infringement there against the St. Lucian defense. So it's 1-0 still in favor of Barbados over St. Lucia. This is their last game. And it's a kick just outside the box. As the St. Lucian keeper passes it out to his left flank. On the left flank goes past one. Still holding it up in the middle. Passes, looking for some support. Still holding it up in the middle, back in their defense. Looking for support. Again, plays it out to the Barbadian player. And here again, the Barbadian player give it away. It's a giveaway basically from the Barbados team to the Lucian team. Now St. Lucia with the ball, looking for someone overrun there on the flank, and defended by the Barbadian defense, and it's out of touch. It's a throw into St. Lucia. St. Lucia right in the midfield there, back in their defense. No real structure per se by the Lucians thus far. They're giving away the ball from the Lucians, up again on the flank, looking to get past the Barbadian defense, gone past one, looking for individual skill, loses it. He was surrounded by two players, and the Bajan Barbadian, number 7, back to the number 9 back to 7, that's Harris. Harris looking to go wrong, a man blocked by the St. Lucia defense. And a wide ball, but again to the Barbadian player who give it away to St. Lucian. Back to a tussle between the Barbados and St. Lucian midfield. It's still 1-0 here, 28 minutes gone in this first half. As seeing what our veterans there, Andrew Gailo,
yes,
sitting there, looks like a chalk dust. That white beard. Anyway, it's the referee's call. It's a kick to St. Lucia in the middle of the field. Absolutely dry afternoon here at the Victoria Park in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we're getting all the results. We'll be able to give you a serious update in relation to, a factual update as to relation to where the tournament is at this moment. There's been a change whereby number 14 is on for Barbados. And number 10 seem to be off. We'll get those numbers as you're doing your homework there, so to speak. That's for
14 and 10. Barbados. 10
kick
this one.
In from St. Lucia right into the Barbadian defense. Out it goes.
Watch.
Bit of a bubble on that side. Gets it around only to give it away back to the St. Lucian right in midfield. Passes one short pass, 1-2 to his defense. Frederick, I think is it, yes, a long one in down the flank. There's a bit of a tussle, but certainly it will be a goal kick. Wow. Bit of a goal kick there. He was shadowed by the Barbadian number 2. That is Ricardo Morris. And it will be a goal kick. Goalkeeper passes out to the same Morris. Morris looking up, long ball, he drives it forward. There's a defense, there's a bit of a tussle there. Back to the St. Lucian. Give it away to the Bajan. The infringement gone. Barbados quickly. Long ball in. The shot. He should have a shot. Oh, he lifts this over the goal, over the crossbar. He lifts it over the crossbar. A better touch certainly could have had hitting the target, and could have been easily 2-0. So a goal kick to St. Lucian, the southern or the eastern, western side of the field. Up, long ball past the halfway mark, passes on to one of its players, defended by the Barbadian. Now it was St. Lucia. The ball is going backward and forward between both teams. They're going from country to country. Now the goalkeeper has it, turns, hits this one, back across, looking for a diagonal, looking to find his player. No, to the Barbadian number 6. That's Melvin Duxley. Duxley to Morris. Morris, a long ball out to the number 17, Davies. Davies, a long one as he tried to push it down the line, looking for Kimlan Mason, and it doesn't succeed. Out of touch, throwing to St. Lucia. They're right in front of us here on the left flank, in the middle of the field. A long one in. And Frederick, but again, defended by the Barbadian. Win over it, and lovely ball, but again is defended. Now he's in a good position. Well, he's certainly, the referee was right on spot, and it is an infringement, and that's to the number 9, St. Lucian. That is Aaron Richard. He was brought down. Shot comes in. Andrew without even 10 yards, and you are more acquainted with football. He took it quickly, and it's slammed into one of the Barbadian defense with no wall, nothing of the sort. So
well, Gunny observing the St. Lucia team, they just seem to be going through the motions.
Yes, that's basically
I think they realize that they can't win. They are not in contention to win the tournament.
But at least try
even if they get a 3 points from today's game, they just end on 4 points, which is not enough for them to overtake.
Yeah, but at least you're supposed to put
definitely so.
Best foot forward.
Yes.
It's your country you're playing for.
Yes, because right now it's the 3 teams in contention of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados, and Dominica. St. Vincent and the Grenadines on 6 points. Right. Barbados, they are on 3 points. Barbados on 3 points. And Dominica, they are on 4 points, right? So in this game, if Barbados were to come out of this game with a win, they would have 6 points, right? And that would bring us down to Friday. If St. Vincent and the Grenadines were to win tonight against Dominica, the tournament is all over by the shouting.
But if Dominica wins,
it's open
up everything.
Or even a draw. It's open.
So there's a free kick on the left side, right side of the St. Lucian defense, about 25 yards, maybe 20 yards out on the right flank. Let's see what happens there. Difficult to see the numbers.
Yes,
they're back
way in the distance and they're back. Well, actually, it's number 9 and number 17.
Number 17, number 9 for the Barbadian. It is Mario Hart, and the number 17, it's Rashid Smith. Comes in, that's a very poor attempt at that free kick. Now is the number 2. Lob this one over on the left flank, but he's offside. Looking for Applewaite offside. And certainly it was a poor attempt at a free kick.
At the free kick.
With free kicks, once you're in that situation, you tend to keep the ball aerial to allow your players to have a header to goal. Now he drives this one downfield. Wow, there's a bit of a tussle there between. That's number 15. He's gone down very, very softly, Andrew. Number 15 for Barbados. That's
and no call coming from the referee there.
But it's very soft.
Yes.
It comes in just over the head, that diagonal there, and it's all as a result of the number 15. Lawrence going down so softly and allowed the St. Lucian free space, and he had a good diagonal. Unfortunately, it's a bit too high for the player there. Now it is with the St. Lucian in the shot, comes in again over the head of the goalkeeper. Maybe they're probably thinking that the sun is going down on the western side. It may affect the goalkeeper's vision.
Vision.
That's the only thing I can say. So it's 35 minutes gone. 1-0 in favor of Barbados with that early goal from Hart.
Yeah.
No. Out of touch. And it's a throw into Barbados.
And I was reading a post on Facebook earlier on today, Gunny, where someone was saying that they were suggesting that family would have won the road match in Trinidad and Tobago. That's his song by Skinny Fabulous, Bunji Garlin and Marshall Montano. So they say a Vinci connection is there, they would have won the road match, and people must come to the park tonight to see Vinci defeat Dominica to win the Windward Islands tournament. So
Graves comes in, drives that one across, defended by the Lucian. Now he is actually giving it away again. He is giving it away. Danger here. Let's see what he will do. He's going around one man, going around two, turning nicely, and it's out of play for a goal kick. So you'll have 3 persons in one song for the road match.
Yeah.
First time ever?
No, I don't think so.
Gone are the days of an individual or a band.
Yeah. Well, I guess if they say another band, if I say another band could win it, then a couple of individuals could get together and do something and win it also.
Yes, and I thought, if my memory serves me right, it's the Dominican or St. Lucia who won this Power Soak on $1 million.
Yeah, Grenadian.
Grenadian
who won it, yeah.
1 million TT?
TT, wow.
That's quite a lot of money, man.
In any currency, $1 million is something that you don't talk about too lightly, Cody.
Right, St. Lucia on the attack, passing it around to, but lazily, he came around the St. Lucian player. Apparently, he wasn't even looking for it. Now it's back of the St. Lucian, hands in his face. The referee missed it. Lovely ball, turn, but then his back is to the attacking area, midfield, and they're moving from an offensive position back into the defense.
Yeah.
No, the Rastafarian. No,
yes, you know him, Gunny. You know him. Number 4, Pernell Williams.
That's Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams.
That's Pernell
Man in
Williams.
the thick of things.
Yes, always in the thick of things.
And here's a long, aimless ball there, as far as I'm concerned. Taken easily by the St. Lucian defense. Now they're still muddling around in defense, but St. Lucia, they're really playing a lackadaisical type of game.
No construction, no tactics really, just trying to hold possession as if you're playing a scrimmage and just looking to get an afternoon sweat.
It's a good diagonal now, out to the flank. Good. Will he go past the players? It comes in a diagonal, comes in, should be in, but beautifully defended
by the Barbadian
defense. That number 17. That's yeah. And he got it away because the St. Lucian was right on the spot. Had he missed and he aimed for the far post, it was a very good place, positional play. But unfortunately, this tall Barbadian defender
was equal to the task.
Equal to the task. That's number 17, Rashad Smith. And he defended it and averted danger for Barbados. Now St. Lucian, the short corner. Your good friend Andrew, the Rasta man again, Mr. Williams. Nice one comes in.
Goalkeeper.
Too close to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And he
Kishma Primus, the Barbadian goalkeeper.
And he collects it quite easily. Wow. And lack of control. And the ball kicked aimlessly across from right to left and from left to right. Now the Barbadian with it. That's Holligan. Brought it back forward, and here it is taken by the St. Lucian. A bit of a hole in there, tussle, and it should be that's the Rasta man.
Pernell Williams, yes. always in the thick of things.
There we go again, and he's there gesticulating. I like him, you know.
Yes, someone I just like his spirit.
Good spirit.
A good fighter for his team.
For his country, he's a good fighter. Of course, we'll say good afternoon, good night, good morning to our viewers, wherever they are. St. Lucian midfield, nice ball, searching for his player, found him, but then he gave it away back to the Barbadian midfield. But again, there's really no real construction here this afternoon in this game. It's more hustle and a tussle, going backward and forward and backward.
I think it's a case where the St. Lucian are just trying to not come away from this game with a loss, so they're looking for a goal, but the construction is not there really.
It is lacking.
Barbados got an early one and they seem to have taken their foot a little bit off the pedal also,
So it's a free kick from the left side, right side there, St. Lucian defense. Long one in. And it came off of the Barbadian attacker. Hit the head of a St. Lucia defense and easily taken by goalkeeper. Now is a long kick up by the goalkeeper. Came off the number 2 for Barbados. That's Ricardo Morris. It's a throw into St. Lucia. Andrew, it's not easy. There was sweat with the blue and the black numbers. It's easier with the Barbadian.
Yes.
What St. Lucia should have had like a white
number on there. But they do have white numbers on the pants, but not on the jerseys.
It's not easy.
Very difficult to pick up those black numbers.
You better believe it. St. Lucia trying to equalize. He's going to wrong his man. There's a bit of a tussle here on the Barbadian right side. A bit of a tussle. He's trying. He's holding it up. He's going right, left, right. A cross comes in.
Goalkeeper
too close to goalkeeper
Primus.
And easily taken. And one of the Barbadian players in midfield was down. I don't know what really happened to him. As St. Lucia in defense, he has gotten up. St. Lucian. Well, basically, Andrew, what we're seeing in that corner is from St. Lucia to Barbados, Barbados to St. Lucia, St. Lucia to Barbados.
Yeah,
that's what's happening on that flank.
Sort of like the pinball game.
Yeah, real scrappy. 41 minutes gone in this first period.
Down. He was struck in the face by that number 3 man, that's Shane Codrington, inadvertently. Codrington.
I think it's Codrington, you know. I think it's a typo error. They don't have this name. It's Codrington.
Codrington.
I think it's Codrington. Still down, looking to get up, and he's holding his face, yes. And he's appealing to the ref for whatever reason, and then the Rastaman and the number 10 for Barbados, Cornell Williams. And
in the thick of things.
And the number 10 for Barbados, that the captain, Holligan. Cornell Williams and Holligan, they had a bit of a hard talking. There's some exchange on that side, right in front of the referee.
And we have a light just like the Victoria Park at the moment, Gunny.
Free kick comes in, go diagonal, and it's into the goalkeeper hands and out. Unfortunately, he caught
the second bite of the cherry. No.
Something has happened. It was a very long whistle.
Yeah, I thought it was
because it was half. But the Barbadian player, he is down.
By our watch, 6. It's 42 minutes, 43 minutes gone.
Jomo Harris, and the ice has been applied to his face. This tussling that's going on between the teams, and
yes,
a lot of the players are coming on with injuries to their faces. Both teams. And the ice has been applied to his forehead, but certainly.
I guess Gunny, the referee would have blown the whistle so in that way, because it was a head injury. He got struck in the head, in the face. So, and they tell you to take that very seriously. That's something you take very seriously.
And the referee's calling a couple of the players to him. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he is asking for the ball, and he has brought it on this side, the right side. Let's see what's happening there.
That's where it was when the play was stopped.
Right, okay.
And St. Lucia give it back, yes, to the Barbadians.
Right. Goalkeeper, Primus. Primus allowed this to go out. Is he allowing it to go out? No, it's actually stopped on him. I think he was playing for it to go out of play.
Yeah.
But actually stopped. And he had to take it up and then kick down. Well, the danger definitely seemed to be a heavy drizzle outside there.
Well, yes, that's what I was trying to your attention on, that there was a persistent, light drizzle but persistent. Light drizzle but it's persistent.
That's Cornell Williams again, our good friend now, but unfortunately he's passed it away, given it away. And he's back in the attack. Williams passing that he retrieves after giving a poor pass up to the midfield. Dummied one, a nice dummy. And Cornell Williams again has given away against one. Just a matter of giving away backward and forward again in that small area. on the St. Lucian.
But I think both teams are fighting for midfield dominance, and
but they're not
setting themselves. The construction is sadly lacking, you know. I wonder if it's the fatigue from having played
so many games in such a short space of time.
Yeah.
So
it's 1-0 Barbados 1. St. Lucia nil. It's 45 minutes there. We have a minute of time added on for stoppages, Gunny.
Okay.
It's a goal scored by Mario Hart, and in the first minute of play.
Wow! Look at that attempt at trying to catch that ball. Now St. Lucian attack. He's been surrounded by 3 Barbadian players, pulling them away. St. Lucian attack. Williams, a good friend Williams. Oh. He lost it. He delayed too long.
Hesitated, Gunny. He should have taken the shot.
Should have taken the shot long time.
Press down there in the distance, Gunny.
And they have put it out for a throw-in to, and someone is down the number 8 for Barbados.
Number 8.
Mario Williams, he's down.
I am wondering if it's a case that these players are being struck off the ball, because I mean, very often we see the play is moving, and all of a sudden there's a player down. Is it that, or is it cramps or something of that sort?
Really don't know what's happening. I always speak about this thing, the magic spray on his back.
Yes.
A bottle of water, and
yes.
he'll be up.
And he'll be up and okay. I think he's just killing some time there, Gunny, realizing that there's only 1 minute of time added on for stoppages.
But there's one stoppage. The thing about it, they will have to play the rest.
Yeah.
So it's still 1-0 here in favor of Barbados. The first minute from Mario Hart. Mario Hart in the 55th second,
55th second around there, so yes.
He is up, having had his magic water, magic spray, and he seems to be okay as the drizzle continues here across the Victoria Park. Certainly looking much greener.
Having gotten a little bit of these sprinklings from the last couple of days and nights, you know. And
definitely.
It confirmed what we were saying. If they had been wetting it for some time, pumping some water from the river every night, it would have been much greener.
By the time it gets real green, the tournament will be all over. Shot comes in, a brilliant goal, Andrew.
My word,
From that throw in, I rocketed a 25-yard drive from the St. Lucian right hand. He gave the goalkeeper no chance. A powerful right footer from that angle, rocketed into the back of the net. Number 15. Number 15, that is Raheem Sargent. A brilliant goal, Andrew, to end the first period.
Yes.
Barbados 2-0 and a really wonderful strike.
That is one of the goals of the tournament so far.
Well, you have seen more games than I did.
That is a goal. That's one of the goals of the tournament. Wow.
He caught everybody by surprise, because he picked it up from the throw-in, and he rolled it and lashed it into the top left-hand corner away from the goalkeeper. And it's Barbados 2 on the stroke of halftime. Yes. Barbados 2, St. Lucia 0, and certainly a wonder strike there from
number 15.
Number 15, that's Raheem Sargent. Andrew, your thoughts in the first half?
Well, Barbados coming out the better for this, having 2-0 in a sort of a rather scrappy affair, if you would call it that. No construction really. The St. Lucian team there, I don't know if it's because of the fatigue or if it's the case that they're realizing that they're going through the motions, not being able to win the competition. But the Barbadian team seemed to be buoyed by that 3 points that they were awarded from the Grenada game. So they came out to the bang. They came out to the bang, and they seem to be the better team for the first half, Gunny, and it shows in the scoreline.
Quite true. So we leave you here, viewers, with the halftime score: Barbados 2, St. Lucia 0.
Last three, please. 15. Raheem Sargent. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You can die.
Huh? Good afternoon to our viewers once more, and we have with us here a former national player, Christopher Brazilian Harry, represented St. Vincent. From what years did he represent St. Vincent, Chris?
From 1988 to 2000.
88 to 2000. Christopher is currently involved in the program of the St. Vincent Grenadines Football Federation, and he's a coach. He's a coach of the under 17s, under 17 boys.
Presently the under 15.
Presently the under 15 boys.
Yeah.
Okay. And Chris, nice to have you here this evening. Welcome to being here with us in the booth. What are your impressions of the tournament so far?
Well, so far I see a lot of young players, which is very good, and a lot of talented being established.
Okay. And in terms of the St. Vincent Grenadines team, not that we are neglecting the other teams, but I just want to see that you're coach involved with the home team and coaching in the home program. What do you think of the team so far, the St. Vincent Grenadines team that you have seen so far?
Well, presently I see they kind of more fitter right now, which is very good. And the only lack of the movements of the ball is kind of lacking, which they could more improve on.
Now you are involved in the under 15 program. What are you all currently preparing for?
Presently we're preparing for the CONCACAF under 15, which is be held in Tampa, Florida, around August time.
Okay, you would have participated in the under 14s sometime last year, right?
Yes, in 6
and would have won that?
Yes, we
right.
won that tournament.
So would those players be involved in that competition?
Yes, of course, and some of them are eligible for the under 17 selection as well.
Okay. So what do you think are your chances, the St. Vincent Grenadines' chances of doing well in that tournament in Florida?
Well, presently for the under 17 they're already grouped in, so we have a good chance. The only big team that we had is Nicaragua, and we're confident that we could pull through in that zone.
The Football Federation has recently been putting a lot of emphasis on youth football and development of youth football, right? Do you see this as a step in the right direction, and what are your views on that?
I think that the right way right now, we have to focus on the youth right through. You know, without the youth, there's no future. So it's a good thing that we start to focus on the youth program.
Any young players you see coming through that you would like to mention particularly? Any names that come to mind immediately?
Yeah, I see a lot about the names right now.
The names don't stick with you, yeah. And that is something I've been saying too. I think sometimes we kind of drop the ball in terms of the promotion of these players.
Yes.
I think we need to, when we have teams of this nature, feature the players.
Profile them,
so profile them so that the general public can get to know who these players are and can, in our day when we watch football, we know who the Mazza is and who
we could have named all the players.
We could have named everybody. You could have virtually picked your team because you knew the players and you saw them in action.
And also the spectators and the supporters already know the players.
Exactly. Yeah. So Chris, I want to just wish you all the best in your tournament in Bradenton in Florida. I know that you're a hard worker, and I know the team would have done well in the under 14, and I expect them to have a good showing in the under 15 tournament. So all the best to you and the team, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crawford.
We are back here at the Victoria Park in this first of the doubleheader today, day 4 of the Windward Islands football tournament. Barbados 2, St. Lucia 0. That's really a brilliant goal to end the first period. A really lovely strike, about 25 yards out on the St. Lucian right flank, and Raheem Sargent lashed it, that's the best way I can describe it, into the left upright. Brilliant goal, probably the goal of the tournament. 2-0.
Definitely so, Gunny. One of the goals of the tournament so far.
As the only thing to equal that was a free kick.
Free kick from the St. Vincent.
Yes, that one. Now, so it's Barbados kicking. Shot comes in. My goodness, Mario Hart this time. Really brought out the best of the St. Lucian goalkeeper there.
Diving low to his
left is really a good strike. Caught him off guard. And as he almost did, repeating the fourth period when he scored in the 53rd,
in the 55th second of play.
whatever it is. Now it is Barbados on the attack again. In, and it's hard going in there again. And St. Lucia defense out of throw. It's throw in to Barbados, but certainly Barbados looking to extend their lead here. Bearing in mind they're still in the tournament.
Yes, very much so, Gunny.
The thing with it, you have to do what you got to do.
You don't wait for anybody.
Don't wait for nobody to help you. So it's a corner to Barbados. The ball went out of play to be taken on the right side of the St. Lucian or left side of Barbados. Close to the pavilion as corner kick comes in. A long one in, defended by St. Lucia, out into midfield. Just one Barbadian player there. Spread it wide out to the Barbados right flank. He has a good opportunity here. He comes in as again, rather than have some aerial play.
Played it along the ground.
Play along the ground.
Was able to stick a boot out, and that one went into touch.
Resulting in another corner.
You know something I was observing. Well, we mentioned it early on, and to the ordinary player just coming and looking at the television, looking at the feed. What would say it's St. Lucia's, it's a St. Lucia's corner. But it's actually a Barbadian corner. It's strange to see Barbados in yellow and white.
Some pushing by Hart with that corner there, and it's a free kick to St. Lucia. Right in their own 18, as you tend to say it, in the box. Goalkeeper plays this one out. They're trying to string some passes together, yes. Long ball, not controlled at all by that Lucian player. Back to our good friend there. Halfway line, 1-2. They're looking to string some passes together. Lovely ball along the right flank. Shot pass comes in, but it's defended by the Barbadian defense. And looking for someone to throw that into, yes. And St. Lucia on the attack. Shot comes in. Well, basically a pass to the Barbados goalkeeper, which is Primus. Big man indeed. Kick up forward. Hart made a meal of it. Back to St. Lucia. He doesn't know what to do with it. It's taken away by the Barbadian. Well, they're holding on to the ball too long. As again, the second time within the space of a couple seconds, the Barbadians are taken away. Now it's not easy with these numbers for St. Lucia. They're black against especially when they are sweating.
Right. And
maybe you can make out Pornell, the Rastaman. Yeah, definitely can make him out easily. And the captain Frederick. It's not easy with these numbers. No. A header from Barbados to St. Lucia, back to Barbados, up in the air into midfield to St. Lucia. Rastaman Williams again up into the air. The ball still bubbling about in the middle. Not a good force touch there, but the cross comes in and clears it. That is St. Lucian. They're still on the attack. St. Lucia still on the attack. A high one in, chested down to the Barbadian defender, and it's really a to and fro. There's really no construction here, Andrew. It's not easy. The St. Lucia's cleared away the ball, bubbles onto his leg now. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, poor attempt. As Andrew reminded me of the olden phrase that he used to call that a powder puff. The shot comes in to the wide of the upright, still 2-0. But certainly the game from St. Lucia more so lacking construction.
Yes, definitely so, Gunny. The Barbadian team realizing that they have things under control, and they are just trying to step it up a little bit more and trying to probably looking for a third or fourth goal. Because should they win four,
to increase the goal,
goals,
the goal plus.
The goal difference to them would be right up there. And if anything untoward is happening, the other games remaining for St. Vincent again, they could jolly well find themselves coming out champions.
That is for the foreseeable future. And right now it's still 2-0. They are leading 2-0. And what's their goal difference?
And
what's their goal difference?
Barbados? I'll get that for you in a while. But they would have had 3 now and 2-5. They have 5 goals now and
Maybe 2 or 3 against.
5 goals and 2 against.
2 against.
Yeah,
That's
2
plus
against.
3. Now free kick. St. Lucia up again, defended by the Barbadians. Out to the Lucian. Now back. It's a bit of a scrimmage like in the middle there. It's going backward and forward. Mario Hart, a long searching ball down the right flank. It's out of touch as the defender and the attacker they run neck and neck, and the ball came off the Barbadian defender, and it's a goal kick to St. Lucia. Now here it is. The St. Lucian keeper clears that one again. Lack of control. Nobody stops it, and it's out of touch. I thought he actually missed it, but when he played it in, it came off one of the Barbadian
defenders. Yeah.
And it turns out to be a corner. Rastaman, a lovely ball across midfield, diagonal right out on the left flank, going down, checks, looking for a player. Oh, poor attempt there, Andrew.
A little bit overhit there.
And they've overweighted. There was no one close to get that. No one, not even the defense.
Collects easily.
Sometimes one goes to the player's mind.
I think it's a case of the fatigue stepping in here too, though. This is their last game, and having played 4 games on the shot
and 2 goals down.
And 2 goals down now. I think.
But St. Lucia once were the powerhouses of Winter Islands football.
Yeah, they were.
What may have gone wrong?
Well, I really don't know. I don't know if it's the youth program. I don't know if it's a case where they're not playing enough, the interest. I really don't know.
Because quite a lot of the St. Lucian players were playing in the Pro League in Trinidad. I remember one of the better players.
They had.
I can't remember his name right
now. Jean.
Jean, yeah.
I think he played abroad also.
No. St. Lucia pulling this one out of the defense. Still playing it back. Here, Pornell, our good friend Pornell, passed a nice short pass. Holligan looking to go wrong the player, and how easily he goes down.
Looking to buy a free kick there, but the referee.
I didn't see anything there because he attempted a pass, he failed.
Yeah.
And suddenly he was on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, it's a tit-tat situation going on here with and the problem with the players going down so frequently, they tend to hold their faces.
Yeah, and they realize that once it is a kid said that, and the referee have to stop the game, but the referee is right on target.
Good one, and that certainly is outside, out of touch. That's the player for the Barbados. We can't see his number. So it's still 2-0 here with a goal kick.
Goalkeeper Vino Bassett will be taking this one, and
the whistle keeps going and going out there.
Oh, we have a substitution.
Okay, pick up that number.
Substitution.
Number 19 is coming on.
19 is coming on.
That's Armando Lashley.
And number 15 is out.
15 is out. That's the goal scorer.
That's the goal scorer.
Sargent. He's out.
Raheem Sargent.
Yes. And Armando Lashley is in. Right. 2-0, and the St. Lucian goalkeeper. That's the Barbadian goalkeeper. We are hearing a whistle. We are not too sure what has happened. Andrew, what has happened on that side there?
The referee,
because he's really holding that ball far too long there. Some strange things are happening out there.
The referee's having awarded 2 players, Gunny.
Yeah, because of the screen, you're not really seeing it, huh? Well, play continues here. Barbados looking for another raid on the St. Lucian, a goalkeeper. Shot comes in, and it had to be saved by the St. Lucia goalkeeper. He caught everybody by surprise with that bubble, and he lashed it. And fortunately, he stopped it, half stop, but good enough and effective enough not to award another game. Now the ball way down the right side. St. Lucian looking for someone, and it is a throw to. It is a throw to St. Lucia. Going forward, close to the gas station area. You can see the big ruby sign on the gas station
deep
area.
Down in the
you know, I had a very interesting thing as I saw that sign. I'll get back to that in a while. as Barbados clears this one and allow it to go back to the goalkeeper. Throws it long out on the right flank to his player way on the other side of the field. Ball way above everyone else. The number 14, another tussle. Number 9 for Barbados been infringed to St. Lucia. Across there looking for his player, defended by the Barbadians. And Barbados on the attack. He goes past his man. Danger here if he can catch it. Danger. Comes in, defended by the Lucian, but certainly is a good one there. And the cross ball was defended well by that St. Lucia defender there. Now it's a long one again. Searching ball. Finds the Barbadian defense who did well as he collects it. The first touch was quite good. Oh, Andrew, wow. Wow, the referee says nothing.
And now we have a whistle. Oh, it looks like a substitution again, Gunny, over in the distance.
Maybe he was blinded, but certainly.
Substitution for St. Lucia. Number 19.
19 off.
Out. And number 5 in.
Myers. And number, what is it, number 20 out, 7 for St. Lucia. 20 out for 7. So Lester Joseph will be off, and his place will be taken by Cassius Joseph. All that substitution taking place at this moment. Still 2 goals to nil here, 58 minutes. Barbados against St. Lucia. First game here at the Victoria Park. Later on this afternoon, in about the next 45 minutes thereabout, it would be St. Vincent Grenadines against Dominica. That used to be a bitter battle in cricket, but that has gone through the wind. It's more like football
also in football too. I remember the stories I've heard of the St. Vincent team going to Dominica, and players have to guard guard one another, guard the team in the hotel room after beating Dominica.
Well, I can tell you, they are
under attack.
They are very passionate people, you know.
Yes.
Having to run from Windsor Park down to Cherry Lodge. And our good friend, the late Fred Framingham, saying, "Bring them on, man. The soldier will take them on." He's a good old soldier. He was up in the attic asking to come on. He wanted to bring them on.
Yeah.
But I think they are a very passionate nation when it comes to their sport. You know, the mindset of our people has really changed, you know, Andrew.
Yes.
Cross comes in, whipped in there, and there's a bit of a tussle. The Barbadian defense got the better of it all. The good old days, as I speak, Dominica St. Vincent, Dory, with a jackfish on that stick when they brought fruit.
Yeah.
Remember the good old days, right?
I heard all of those stories, man.
Yes, Andrew.
Heard all of those stories. I remember this Victoria Park gunny here went into the hill.
Bring the rope, let me
as a youngster.
Dominica, bring the rope.
Yes.
Yes, man. That's wonderful, wonderful Sankey in those days. I can tell you that.
We don't see that now.
No, hardly see people at sport.
The team would be playing, and you're not hearing a single word uttered in terms of support for the team.
Like the burial of Sir John Moore, not a note or song. Sometimes football is being played, and you don't even really
you don't even know that football is being played.
Well, don't talk about the park.
You come into the park, and outside of the 2 teams that are playing and the officials, that's it.
Cricket is the same. Sometimes it's just the players and a dog.
Yep.
Our mindset of people has really, really changed. There's no ifs and buts. That passion for sport isn't there anymore. Maybe the advent of all the magic machines that are around.
Yes.
And the change in mindset, I tend to call this the microwave generation. You know, be honest,
fast food.
Fast. Everything is fast.
Food.
Everything is fast. And it's out. You're not missing any real action. The ball has been backward and
just
forward.
Just bandied about in midfield. Back and forth, pinball type game. Given to one, taken from one.
Diagonal ball, looking for his player, and out of touch by Barbie. The same thing we're seeing here. The St. Lucian is trying to get it across the diagonal from one side to the next, and out of touch by Barbie. They didn't play, and let's see what happened now. Number 15 for St. Lucia. That's
Oten Lawrence.
Yeah, Oten Lawrence. He drives it up. A bit of a tussle there. You do not really touch the goalkeeper, Andrew, but he got away with it. So Primus is right there and out to his player. long ball. And Andrew, I think you are right, because those balls should be taken easy by St. Lucia. I think they're fatigue.
Yeah, I think the fatigue is beginning to
Another
set in.
Barbadian player is down, sitting in midfield after that robust tackle. Now he is with, takes one, and let's see what happens out, and it's a goal. It's one of these crappy kind of games where
trying to get his man wide, but a little bit overweighted, and that one went into touch, Gunny.
Upper weight against the Lucian player. Free kick to St. Lucia. Long searching ball, defended well by St. Lucia. Back by the Barbados, back to St. Lucia. Another long searching ball up on the right flank. Was taken by the St. Lucia defender. Aimless. And this long ball, Andrew, on this field. We're not really seeing the type of construction for football at this level. You never know who is looking, whether on the television,
yes,
whether or otherwise. Maybe they're not doing themselves any good when it comes to contracts. No, it's a no show the ball, defended by the Bajans. He's trying to, and he's gotten away between both of them. And now he is down
and then he's
fouled.
fouled.
It will be a free kick to
then
Barbados.
He's fouled.
You know, Andrew, we tend to even look at the Chan Jack situation in those early days. People were looking at him, and he eventually got a contract to move on.
Yep.
You never know. There's substitution again.
Substitution for Barbados, number 8 out.
Akeem Hill will be in, and number 8, Mario Williams will be out. Now a long ball up. St. Lucia defends well. To his player, he's bubbling about it, lack of control, but eventually got it across to one of his players. Going across from left to right. There's a big hole up in midfield, another long ball, and this long ball in modern football is really not going to work.
It can work, Gunny, if it's being delivered accurately and you plan for it.
They're just kicking aimlessly.
Just kicking aimlessly. It's just a case of kicking aimlessly, hitting and hoping that something would happen. You know, I saw a couple of coaches in for the from the Trinidad, Jamal Shabazz is here. I think Sethspot is connected to one of these teams. He's here also, and they're looking on at the tournament. There are other persons around who are looking on at the tournament also.
That's the point I'm making. You never know who's looking on.
You never know who's looking on, and probably they have the semi-pro league in Trinidad. They don't have these. They're looking.
And easy pick up a contract and get some eat a food, as we tend to say in modern terminology. Now Stewart with the ball, a long one in, aimless to the St. Lucia defense. Back to Barbados, and no construction.
None whatsoever.
Back to the Barbados. That's the number 14. That's Shaquille Stewart, and it's passed right back to the St. Lucian goalkeeper. Another long ball, Andrew, aimlessly into the Barbados defense, who clears it to St. Lucia. St. Lucia holding on to it, again taken away by Barbados, out of touch, 2-0. What is time gone? 80, 60, no, that's what?
63 minutes.
3 minutes have gone. 63 minutes
64th minute of the game so far.
Another
substitution for Barbados.
9
number
is
9 out.
9 is Aaron Richard, and 13 Ryle Marriott.
No, that's Barbados.
9 is out, which is Mario Hart, and 13 is
Shaquille
in, which is Shaquille Bell.
Yeah.
Maybe the color sheet, everything. That's the no I say.
Yes.
Now with the Barbados. Long ball in, aimless again, straight to the St. Lucian defense, and he made a meal of it and played with it with his hands, and there's a free kick to Barbados. And spectators are turning up slowly but surely for the second game with St. Vincent Grenadiers up against Dominica. If they can win it, the tournament is finished. They will have won the tournament. So we may be back here Friday in terms of seeing the champions.
Yes.
Depending on the result. So it's just outside that box there on the left flank, and it's a good diagonal ball. They can create some problems for the St. Lucia defense.
If delivered in the right
Delivered
areas.
properly.
Just about
Number 7 and number 10 there for Barbados.
spot on the
is
6-yard box.
Akil Applewaite. There's the number 10, Harden Holligan, the captain. Says Holligan look like he will be taking it. Let's see what happened. Holligan or Applewaite? It's Applewaite. Crosses this
back,
one.
tricks everybody,
Shot comes in.
and goal.
From
Good
the-
intention, very good intention.
That-
Seemed that's something that they would have worked on, but the
Yes.
execution was left a lot to be desired. Nicely hooked back, got the entire St. Lucian defense,
Again, the goal kick out from St. Lucia to Barbados to St. Lucia. Back to Barbados. Now with St. Lucia again right in their own defense. And you know he can pick that up because it was a back pass. He had to get it out. Dangerous situation there. Had he missed, they could have been in some problems. So throw into Barbados. Right in front of us here on the left side. Number 7, Applewaite. Applewaite, a long one in. And being infringed there. That's number 14. That's Shaquille Stewart. And he's down. Will be taken by the skipper Holligan. Holligan and Applewaite again, Andrew.
yes.
And they're being
Agent connection.
joined there by number 19, Amando Lashley.
He's
So it's
moving
10
away
and
now.
7. Yes, it's 19 and 7. It's Applewaite and Lashley. It comes in, and my goodness, a very close miss there. And it's out of touch. Certainly will be a corner. Close one there
Yes.
from that cross, although it went he aimed for the near post rather than the far post.
And had that Bajan player been a little more nifty gunny with a little flick, he could
A
have
little
gotten
flick
that
you would have
ball
had to into the
back of
back of the net.
But he
It certainly was. Here it is, another one comes in. Let's see what happened. Another diagonal comes in. Should be goal number 3. There's a bit of a tussle there, and it was handled by the Barbadians number, yes. It was handled by one of the Barbadian attackers, yes.
Yeah.
And it is a free kick by the St. Lucian goalkeeper, which is
Vino Barslet.
Barslet. Seems to be another substitution. Am I right? Anyway, the kick goes off into midfield. A bit of a scrimmage. Barbados has it again, possession. Back from Applewaite. Applewaite looking for someone. No, that's is that our Rastaman?
Yeah.
Lovely pass there, but not controlled. And here he is looking to try and control it. It's out of touch, and it is a goal kick. But certainly, Andrew, that Barbadian player ought to be a bit wider to draw the defense out with him. But that's how it is. You have to say it as we see it. 2-0, and another player's down, Andrew.
Yep.
Yet to see the number, St. Lucian.
Trying to see if we can get that number for you.
60. We're going into the 70th minute of this game, just 13 minutes to go. Lots of water being consumed. We'll try to get the number of that. It's our friend, man. Rasta man.
No, that's number 7. That's number 7,
Our
actually.
good friend.
That one is Cassius Joseph.
Oh, Cassius Joseph, another Rasta man on the field.
Yeah, Cassius Joseph.
Cassius Joseph. Certainly, we are seeing a few more persons coming through the gate
Yes.
for the second encounter. SVG versus Dominica. And the referee is giving instructions to
I think he was
the
taking a little bit of time. He's wasting some time
exactly
there.
to the Barbadian
So the
goalkeeper.
referee is letting him know that he realizes what is going on.
Long one in. Now it's Barbados on the attack, and long time I haven't seen my good friend, man, Bisha. It's a long time. I'm hearing him, not seeing him. The good old Rastaman himself. Now is is with Barbados on the far side of player, looking for a diagonal ball. He plays it clearly close to the CDC area. It's not quite Carnival as yet.
No, it goes into touch and it's a throw into St. Lucia. St. Lucia trying to make a break here now, but Barbados defense equal to the task. And I think we see the Barbados. Oh, that one was came right over the top there, Gunny. Right over the top. The referee.
I'm certain the Barbadian players down. The St. Lucian players down. I'm certain.
Yes.
He is
yes,
down.
He's still down. He came right over the top. Right over the top of him.
And let's see who is that number. I haven't seen the number, but certainly he was down, not out. He's not out. He was down, but not out.
Throw into Barbados.
Okay. And Andrew, something worth noting here, the ground is much softer with a bit of
rain, yeah.
Yeah, so
if you
find it difficult that we're not really seeing that first touch.
A couple of times the players kicked and you could naturally see the dust.
Cross comes in and he's looking for one of his bicycle kicks, but it went the opposite direction. One expected the first touch with the ground a bit softer to be better, rather than that we're seeing players still struggling with that first touch.
The fatigue to some extent too, man.
Long, high 172nd minute of play here. Two St. Lucian players tussling for it. And it gets around him and looking for the one but taken back by the Barbados team. Out St. Lucia, nice turn. He left his man for dead. Should cross it a long time. I think he has waited too long.
Tried to do too much.
He left him for dead, give him a beautiful turn.
And instead of getting the cross, he took an extra touch.
Cross, he keep going closer and closer.
Yeah.
And eventually he took it right out of play.
Right out of play.
Mindset.
So the goal kick to the Barbadian team. And we see him to have a combo striking up somewhere in the distance, Gunny. Gonna hear some.
Yes. Well, there's a bit of an infringement there, the shoulder. And football until the referee allowed that to go by, a shoulder rub. You don't really bother too much. The St. Lucian plays off the field of play, maybe looking for assistance, but he's off the field.
He's off the field of play, so
there's no problem. Play continues.
He's not stopping play.
And the thing about he's the one who actually rubbed the shoulder against the Barbadian. Now Barbados on the attack.
And the Barbadian team, Gunny, seems to be the stronger and fitter team. They have some very strong, robust players there. The referees haven't awarded one of the players.
Free kick. Up, defended by Barbados. Once again, another long searching ball. Both players go up, and there's the referee whistle again and against Barbados. As it with St. Lucia. St. Lucia looking for the man down the right flank. He thought he left him for dead, but he's there. He passes it dice to number 10. That's Applewaite. Applewaite looking to go past his play with some speed. Throws himself down, but out of touch. Throw into St. Lucia, right into their half. Short ball in. From one play to the next, nice 1-2 and a lot. My goodness, a good ball, but the player moved from his position and it looked as if he didn't know what he was doing. But it was a very good ball, a 1-2. Now it's with the Barbados defended, cleared out of their defense, throw into St. Lucia into the Barbadian half. Now they are on the attack again, and the frightening thing about it, we haven't seen one attempt from the St. Lucia on the Barbadian goals. No attempt whatsoever.
Not one. Those where the goalkeeper came into play has been sort of half-hearted, half chances.
And their defense, the St. Lucian defense, has been breached twice.
Twice.
And they had some near misses into the second period as well. So there's a real difference here between the team. The Rastaman in, defended well by Barbados. They come again on the attack. A searching ball. This is a good ball, Andrew. This is a good ball, and he's been brought down. And I believe it will be a professional foul. That is inside. That is inside, Andrew.
No, it was out. A little bit out.
Anyway,
the only saving grace for him there, Gunny, is that there was another defender in running around who could have gotten it wrong, and he was going away from the goal. Had he been going directly to goal, that would have been a red card.
Well, you're the referee, you far more into it than I do. What would you have done?
Well, yellow card, free kick. Yellow card, free kick. Then the referee got that one right there.
Well, you see, what it would have been nice is to see a replay, as we see on the international matches, because something seems to tell me that he made it worse than what it appeared to be.
Who, the player?
Yeah.
The
Barbadian
player.
Well,
naturally, in and around that area, they would do that.
Yeah, but we had the monitor would have been able to see, yes.
I've seen in games where a player is running and he chips over his own feet, and he makes it look as if the defender or the player, his opponent would have fouled him.
That's right.
And got a penalty for it. And in the replay, you realize nobody touched him. He chipped over his own.
I saw that recently.
That's why I'm happy that we have VAR now.
Yeah, I saw it recently where a player tripped over his own self and they were given a penalty. In the EPL, yes.
Yeah, so the VAR can help with that now.
And the team that they got it, they won the game 1-0.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that game. I looked at it that Saturday. Yeah. It was nice to see that, to be honest, nice to see a monitor to have it replayed because it appears if he made the most out of it.
He would, naturally. He's
now, number 19 and number 10. Number 19, Armando Lashley. Yes, it seems as if he's going to have a lash at the St. Lucian goal. Just outside the box, maybe 18, 20 yards. I don't think it's more than that.
A little bit to the
Lashley now going to attempt to lash this into the net. Comes in and is defended. It should have been it's a good attempt, but a bit of a bubble there. And they come away with it once more. Long high ball. It's one that he lashed inside. There was a bit of a commotion in the attacking third there, and eventually St. Lucian were able to clear it.
Came away with it, but a good attempt by Lashley there. And again, if that player inside had been a little more nimble-footed, a little flick of the ball, could have seen it in the back of the net.
One of the problems we have with Caribbean football is we lack clinical finishers.
Yeah. All true. That seems to be our
Caribbean,
we'd play nice with a good build-up play.
And ball coming diagonal comes in. There's a bit of a toss. He should have a shot here. He does, a good one, but taken cleanly by Baslett and avoid any danger there. More danger for St. Lucia.
And the rains are back with us, Gunny. A little bit heavier than before.
Comes in and is defended, and it will be a
goal kick.
Yeah. But certainly, Andrew, welcome moisture.
Yes, definitely.
I would say for SVG.
And we see the crowd building up. They
will have to move from where they were into the pavilions. Better believe it. Yes, it is coming a bit heavier. This is not no drizzle. It's a bit heavier.
This is heavier. This is a shower. This is a downpour now.
As welcome. As ball out of touch. I think it is good for the players. It's good for the field.
Cool down.
Cool.
I remember well in the second game that St. Vincent played against St. Lucia, we had some showers. Yeah, they played it in the showers.
It's also good for the farmers, good for the water catchment, and we'll have water.
Yes.
So, some persons can't have it both ways.
No, at all. Are we not wrong this time? This is how it usually is. The rains come in the evening, into the night.
Yes. So it's taken a very long time for this corner, and the referee left them to roll. Now that will take in go diagonal, defended by the St. Lucian, out of play. Barbados back with it. His way, instead of going to his left, should go to his right. He does and lash it back in. Again, defended well by the St. Lucian defense, and very slow, Andrew. Very, my goodness. A bit of a tussle out there, and he's ended up on the ground looking to stop another Barbadian attack. Certainly Barbados looking the team more likely to score another goal.
Yes. Determined, very determined. As I said, they probably looking
I think they recognize
third goal,
the goal difference could make a big
very
difference.
good chance of winning the tournament.
In defended by St. Lucia. They're doing the right thing. They're really attacking, looking for more goals. Now St. Lucia defended back to Barbados. Just outside. Well, a bit of a tussle again. We're seeing too much of these tussles.
Well, it's a case where St. Lucia not wanting to concede another goal and the Barbadians looking to score another one. So the man-to-man tussles are very robust in some instances, and the Barbadians having strong players,
They're physically strong,
well-built players. They're using that to their advantage.
Case in point is Mario Hart. He's a big fella. The goalkeeper.
Yeah, Krishma. That's Krishma Primus.
Yeah, big fellow.
Primus. And I said,
it's a little bit of rain how easily it turns green.
Yeah.
Another searching ball by Barbados, and playing these long searching balls, and unfortunately we didn't quite finish that conversation, and you'll get around to it in a while as with the clinical finishers. Now Barbados on the attack again. He's going to have a long lash and hit off the St. Lucian defense into the path of the goalkeeper Bartlett, and out in a poor temper. The goal kick slipped because of the Jew, if you want to call it that. It isn't really heavy rim, but it's persistent. I have seen quite a lot of Caribbean football, and if right here in our own local team, if we had clinical finishers, St. Vincent would have won far more,
many more games and
regional games that they played,
and tournaments,
tournaments as well.
Yes.
But this St. Vincent is just symptomatic of the rest of the region. You look at Trinidad, you look at Jamaica, you look at some at Barbados, you know, the other countries, the same problem. And the thing about it, when these guys are into their local tournament, you're in $1 million and one goals.
They scored 10 and 12, and here's players scoring 4 goals in a game, 8 goals in a game, you know, coming out of this season with 20-odd goals from a tournament.
When it's their turn to score one, it takes them a mighty long time to try and get a goal for their own country. Cross comes in, looking to head it down straight to the Barbadian goalkeeper. And the big man, 82 minutes going to the 83rd minute, and he allowed this one to come out of the box, back to the goalkeeper. He kicks this one high, taken by their own defense, still in their defense. Trying to get it out, back to the goalkeeper again for the second time. Pushes this one out, this time from left to right, going past one, searching ball once more. They're making a meal of it out there. Another long high ball. We're hearing some music being drummed up. The number 7 upper weight in to the goalkeeper, and they're taken well. Barbados midfield. St. Lucia collects that one. They're going down, and down he goes. No referee, so comes in, defended by the Barbadians. Bit of a toss in the corner. Here comes St. Lucia again. A very dangerous area. Should try to get a shot off. Doesn't. And taken cleanly away by the Barbadian defender. With the rain, I would say at the moment, drizzling down fairly heavy. More heavily. As St. Lucia once more on the attack. And a couple of days ago, so
plays down,
goalkeeper is down.
Is it the goal? No, it's not, that's not the goalkeeper. That's a St. Lucian player.
St. Lucian plays down. There was a bit of a tussle there when they were building up.
Yes. And he's flat on his back.
I think fatigue is probably taking over.
Yep.
The physio is there. Still 2-0 in favor of Barbados over St. Lucia here. Next game to come, it will be St. Vincent Grenadines against Dominica. Andrew, the results of those games, Champions League game?
Well, we would have had Real today for today.
Yeah, for today.
Oh, let me. I'll try to pull it up for you. Yesterday we had
a beating for
Real
Real
in the backyard.
Serious beating in the backyard.
Right in the backyard. Ajax
wow.
came to play.
And Tottenham.
Yeah, that's my team.
Borussia
Tottenham
Dortmund.
is my team, Gunny.
They got past Borussia
Supported them
Dortmund.
from since the days of Ardiles and Gard Cooks and among them. Glenn Hoddle and among them. That's my team.
We get those results in a short while. The last I saw was Man U 2, PSG 1. I don't know how it ended up. And there's the other one between FC Porto and Roma. AS Roma's 0-0. So it's a goal kick to Porto defeated Roma 3-1. Wow.
For a 4-3 aggregate. And Man United defeated PSG 3-1.
And Man United gone through?
They have they went through away goals.
What a shocker. I am a big supporter. That is a shocker. I am be honest with you.
Man United defeated PSG 3-1.
But Mr. Solskjaer, since he has come, he brought some kind of magic to that team because they have moved up the table from a precarious situation.
Mid-table right up to the almost.
I believe they'll end up third. I'll be honest with you, the way they're moving. Because Tottenham themselves in the league are floundering a bit. And I am surprised to hear that, Andrew. I'm really, really surprised.
Yes.
And this must be the a result that no one expected for the second round, because 2-0 up from PSG, expect PSG to continue to move on. But Man U are into the quarterfinal.
Yes.
It must be Solskjaer winning mentality as against Mourinho.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He has brought a breath of fresh air to the team since he has got.
Well, what he said, is all about enjoy yourself, free up yourself, just enjoy yourself and play football. And apparently the players just what they needed. Yep. And they are really and truly. I believe he'll get the manager job permanently. He's really turned the whole thing upside down. It'll be nice to listen to what ESPN has to say, those guys at night on telly, because I'm certain they too will be surprised with the results.
At this result, yeah.
Honestly too, Father.
As it would have been with the Real Madrid result.
But at the end of the day, I am pleasantly surprised. Now St. Lucia with the attack again, looking at least to try and get a goal here this evening. It's 2-0 Barbados. They're on the attack once more. He spreads this one wide out on the right flank, looking for a short pass. Still with it, they're going past. They should dump it early. The shot comes in, blocks by the Barbados defense. It's a corner to St. Lucia on the right flank. The drizzle has abated, but it has brought a nice now it comes in, defended by Barbados, and certainly the grass is definitely greener here.
Yeah.
Now it is a tussle between Mr. Williams. Is Mr. Williams still holding it?
Pernell Williams.
And Mr. Applewhite. Pernell Williams. St. Lucia clears it back to their player right over their head. They're looking for another one. Yes, down the right flank he goes. And certainly that is an infringement.
Yep. Free kick to St. Lucia.
Two goals to nil in favor of Barbados as we're closing in on this game. 88 minutes is gone. Maybe an extra minute or two for injury time. And they see one of the teams down the southern or the western end warming up.
That's Dominica. That's Dominica down there.
That's Dominica. Comes in. Let's see what happens. Defended by Barbados, and they defended in numbers. Shot comes in. A bit of a bubbling around between player and player from Barbados to St. Lucia. St. Lucia, Barbados. Now they're on the attack again up the right flank, and he's holding it up, looking for a player. And he did the correct thing. Hold it up because no one on the opposite side. And unfortunately, he passed it to his player, who put it straight out of touch. What can I say about with that one? It's from one player to the next, and he kicked it out of touch.
Trying to give him back, but
high ball again. Another the Barbados kicking this one completely out of touch for another throw into St. Lucia. We are down to the closing stages of this first game here. 2-0 Barbados over St. Lucia. Number 10.
Any moment now we should be having the fourth official indicating how much time would be added on for stoppages.
now is with the St. Lucian looking to mount another attack, but they're getting nowhere because the Barbadians, they are defending.
Yes.
And defending well, ensuring that they get the 3 points.
Consider goal now.
They're ensuring the 3 points stay with them. As the attack comes in once more, Barbados on the attack in midfield, go past, but he give it away to St. Lucian in his half. And one the player actually is walking. He's tired. And here it is, a shot comes in. He should have had a shot, my goodness. Why? He's waiting too long. Come on, Andrew.
He got
that
it
should
wrong.
have been offloaded.
Yes, should have had a shot early at the first opportunity.
Another opportunity.
Again,
it's stopped by the Barbados
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper. He gets it another time, a third or fourth time. And my goodness, the Barbados bubbled. Certainly should have done much better.
He should have gotten off a shotgun. He hesitated and the opportunity went a begging.
2-0. 90 plus 44. We're not seeing the minute or two to come. St. Lucia still on the attack as it has gone out of touch, and it is a goal kick to Barbados. They are leading 2-0. We are into injury time. 1 minute has gone. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. I didn't see that.
We didn't see the time indicated by the...
No, with Barbados on the attack once more. Deep into injury time. Out of touch, of throwing to St. Lucia. Barbados certainly will come away with a victory here.
Yes, Gunny.
There's no ifs and there's no buts.
And put them right up on top, right on top of the table there.
They have been the better team in this encounter. They are on their defense once more. Pass it right back to their stopper. Good ball out midfield. Looking for his player, being tussled by the St. Lucian. Back the St. Lucian. He should have. That player tends to hold it up too long. They hold it up here. Another opportunity arises. Andrew.
Again, instead of whipping that ball across the goal, Gunny, he chose.
I believe they're goal shy. Because I cannot see you in that position and you're not laying it off and create some problems in the middle. The music you're hearing in the background, they're drumming up support for the second game. Now Barbados still on the attack here. A long one in. And the Vincentian team in their blue outfit, they are going for their warm-up. So it's 2-0 there for Barbados over St. Lucia. Now a long one in. Barbados on the attack still. To St. Lucia still in their own half. Dummied one. Passes it out, but certainly too hard, too heavily weighted. And we have gone 2 minutes overtime, Andrew. Maybe it's 3 minutes. Because there was no real set of injury time, what we saw in terms of injuries. So maybe the game is about really coming to a close.
It's about 93 minutes gone, Gunny. I don't know how much time was actually given for stoppages. We didn't see when that went up. So it should be about 3 or 4 minutes. Any moment now we should be hearing.
Long searching ball, St. Lucia out to the Barbadian goalkeeper. It's Primus. He's holding on to it, waiting for him to have a big kickoff. And this might be the end of the game. Long ball out of touch. And St. Lucia has it. 1, 2. They're gone 3 minutes, 35 seconds, Andrew. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Still a tussle over in the far corner there. 2-0 Barbados still leading. 93 minutes of play. We're going into the 94th minute now. And the ball is across the St. Lucia defense. And not back on the ball. That had to be the whistle. It had to be the whistle. Where Barbados have come away in this first game, defeating St. Lucia 2-0 in the first encounter.